All right. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to Watching the World. Today, we're going to be discussing the Sean Diddy Combs trial. We're going to be covering the trial for the first 4 weeks and going over various points. We've been going to the courthouse every day, bringing you back different points about this case. And today, I'm bringing you two guests that are constantly attending this trial, and they're very good at telling the story. We have Dara, Kennedy, and Oota on the go.
You know that. Salute.
Can,
Salute.
All
can I just
right.
can I just say, Mel, we just jumped off 30 minutes ago. And Uda, we was waiting on Uda to jump in the first time. So some of you might be jumping back in. And this is week 5, bro. It's crazy. We're in week
It's
5.
crazy. It's beyond
And
crazy.
Uda's out in these streets hitting bodega. See, now I said bodega. Last time I said bodega. He's hitting the bodegas out in these streets.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, we heard the Bottega in the transcripts earlier.
right.
I heard the
Earlier I was trying
Bottega
to
I heard the
explain to the
bag with the
people.
shoes. Yeah.
Welcome back, Bordex, for now. Shout out to you and also Angel. Hello.
So we
All
we
right.
twisted Mel's arm. He's like, let's get Uda on this one. Uda, because listen,
What's
the
up?
the craziness of the Chanel bag snapback on the stand was nuts today. Please
Like,
share in my excitement. Because I was trying to explain to the audience, like, that was crazy.
that's beyond crazy. But it's a lot of things that happened today that was pretty crazy, man. Today was a day, man. You know, the prosecution had their day yesterday. They dragged it out pretty right. The prosecution know how to do that too. So we got to make sure you remember that. They know
Fact.
how to take over a day or two. They were like, hold a day hostage like that.
So what did he do after that? Well, he told me, who is he? Sean. And is Sean he? Yes, he is Sean. And then what did he who is Sean do? I was like, we had 9 hours of that, bro. We just had hours and hours and hours of
Man,
that.
you got to save your paper.
Ugh.
You'll find yourself rewriting the same thing in a different word.
I'm running out of pens because I'm rewriting the same questions. And tell
I'm
me who
telling
that
you.
was. Hours. But you're right about it. And
You
I
right.
think that's strategy. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all strategy.
Because they can't be that
that's
boring.
all strategy. All strategy
Yep.
going on in
I would
there.
say the same thing.
Game of inches. It's a game of inches. You know, it's all strategy. Most definitely. I
So
feel.
what stood out to you today? Like Tenny on cross, Garagos.
A few things. What was sticking out to me as well, even her testimony period, was I don't know, maybe some parts were sounding like that was maybe coerced as well, maybe by the government, because you know the government prep you for your conversations that you having. Because at one point she said she had this TV that she bought for Dick. And this was a portable TV that moved around. No, this is for real. It moved around, this portable TV. And they said, so what was on this TV? She said they was watching explicit corns or whatever they was watching on this TV. Cool. So she hoped that this TV could suffice and be the entertainer instead of having the entertainer. So
She
they said,
wanted the mobile TV to replace Don and Paulie them. Paul, not Paulie. Paul.
exactly,
Yeah.
to replace the entertainer. So they said, "Did you see videos of yourself on the screen?" You said, "Yeah, I seen videos." They said, "So what was the videos like? What did you see on the video?" The first thing that comes out her words is this: "All I saw was this pattern, this pattern, this pattern." Like she just kept going on to pattern, 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 and no regular person just talks like that. People in that building, they most definitely talk like that. Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order, she talks like that. But
Perry
not regular
Mason
people.
talks
Yeah,
like that.
Perry Mason and a bunch of other people. The regular people don't say, they're gonna say, look, I see me again, and I'm
I was
tired.
the porn shit. I was porn in the
They're
mobile
gonna
thing.
tell you a different way, even though they're gonna tell you that kind of sounded a little way to me. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, me and Mel were talking about this. She had at least 20 meetings with the government, but they only trained her twice, and she said it only lasted like 30 minutes.
But she's smart too as well. She don't seem like no dull crayon in the box. She's a pretty smart girl too. She talked very calm, and she
How
knows
is
what
she
she's talking about.
smart?
I think she know how to speak because some people get up there and fumble the ball.
No, she knows how to speak.
Carry the ball is good enough. Don't stink it up. Don't fumble. Don't drop the ball. Like,
Let me
Jerome
tell you,
Bettis.
she is not fumbling that
Wow.
bag right now. She is not fumbling the bag.
She's not trying to do nothing to mess up nothing.
She
She's
keeping
just
that
trying to
house
do
in LA.
exactly what she need to be doing. That's what she's doing up there. Straight.
Okay, so that's
No,
stood out to
definitely.
you. Even though the video mobile thing was yesterday, you do make
No,
a
no, I
good
had
point.
to go back to that because that even lead me in today to say, let me listen to what she's saying.
Yeah.
Does it
Well,
sound
Tinny
like
asked her
her?
about it. She was like, so you basically so you bought him a device so he could watch you all's porn when you're not there. Let me get that right.
Listen, man. They
She was
got me
like,
when
yes,
Diddy
my
said you my
partner enjoys that. I knew that my partner would enjoy that.
my partner. First of all, what partner? You don't have no partner. Diddy said, I'm a mentee woman's man. Okay?
I'm polyamorous.
Poly. I like to poly with you, but I'm poly. So we got a poly. That's what he
She wasn't
said.
having it. She wasn't having that though.
She
Okay,
was
that's what a
though. She
woman
sat
naturally
there
gonna
and
do.
waited.
That's a woman. But he said from the beginning, I'm polyamorous. I like to be with other women as well. So regardless of what you think in your own brain, that's your own brain on the D rugs with the egg frying. Yeah.
Yo, that's a good point, Odo, because Tinny asked her that. She said, so did you think at some point in your mind that it wasn't what it was? Did you think that you have more of a relationship with him? Because you keep calling him my lover and my partner and our house. Remember she kept saying our house?
Our house. Ow.
What?
I don't
What?
get it.
Tinny was
Maybe
like,
it's
why did you call it our house? And then some answer that I couldn't even decipher.
That's what I'm saying. So people looking like they're making up their own minds, their own fantasies as well. Some people, I don't know.
I mean, and that happens in real life, people
It
think they
does.
be in relationships and it's, you're not.
I know. But Diddy never said, like, Cassie's a whole nother story.
See?
Cassie, she
That's what I
deserved
said.
way better. She
Yeah.
was a girl for that time. She was around family. He was with her for 10 years. All type of other things. This is different. This
Facts.
woman, he said, you is my freak of the
You
week, like Adina Howard, sir. Let's keep it real with each other. You
go do
are my
your
shadow.
job. Go do your
Keep it
job. He
real.
told her, go do
You
your
gotta be
job.
honest. You gotta be honest.
I'm doing
Then
my
he
Yeah.
even
job.
went further. He said, you are my crack pipe. Oh my God. And
Not the crack pipe. Oh
she
my
said,
God.
oh my God. You know, I was thinking the same thing too. Oh my goodness. It's because like I'm so addicted to you. And like, yo, yay. Thank you for my contracts.
Yo,
Wow.
Yay.
yay, yay.
Yo.
What? What? And you want me to really take you serious?
Mwah. She
Not.
did that in the voice note. Mwah.
Yo,
Mwah.
they were the new
Mwah.
Bobby and Whitney, right?
Straight. What?
Yeah.
No, she wanted to be down. She wasn't even Whitney. She was the person in the back seat. She's not. No, no. He Bobby, if you want to be, but she's anybody in the movie.
Yo, didn't he
She's
say he was
anybody
Jordan?
in the movie.
He was Jordan. Can we talk about the Jordan, Shaq, and Kobe? Do you remember
Oh
that? Were
man,
you
that
in
was
there for
crazy. Y'all
that?
dropped the jewels on me. Y'all, oh yeah, that was crazy too. That was crazy. Shaq gonna get roasted. Shaq about to get roasted. But
Mm,
Shaq don't care because he rich everywhere. Shaq rich anyway, and every woman that he talked to is this tall anyway, so he don't care.
He don't care. And Jordan is like, who are these people?
They're not
What?
tall anyway. He don't care.
So Uda, let me ask you real quick. Who do you think so far is the best victim witness so far?
Oh, so far Cassie,
Yeah,
monster.
And
First of all, it's
Cassie?
only the whole case is Cassie. It's nothing else.
Nothing
facts.
else?
Nothing else really. Her coming right now, what she got going for herself, Jane, is that her testimony just sounds just so similar to Cassie that it's a shame.
She's backing it up. Yeah.
And she's just backing it up. And she sounds like her, like the same thing. They said, look,
Shit,
I
damn near
wanted
look like her.
one-on-one time. I wanted alone time with my partner. Cassie said I wanted one-on-one time. Just so much things are similar. A lot of things are similar. So
I
much
got
so she
jealous
said
when
that
he's
three
with other
pages.
women. Cassie says she got jealous when he was with other women.
Except
And then
Cassie felt the same way.
yeah. And then
So it's a lot of
he
similar.
whooped her butt eventually on the balcony or whatever in the back patio,
Like Cassie as well.
like Cassie.
Like Cassie as well. I'm saying,
Wow.
but Diddy's a lot, bro. Diddy's a lot. But is he
Miss
a
Lish.
trafficker and is he a part of that Rico? That's the question.
Yeah, that's a real question. Miss Lish says manipulation. What do you guys think?
Who? On whose part?
She just put
Yes, the answer is
manipulation.
yes. For me, it's yes. Of course, there's manipulation, but it's easy to do because her mind is. She was feeble-minded. She was ready for it to be. Yes, the
But
answer
who's
is yes.
manipulating who then? But who's manipulating who? In her
He.
situation, it's different than Cassie. I look at Cassie different. But in this girl, I
We
look at
talking
her
about this girl.
different.
We talking about this
Yeah,
girl.
I think her different. I don't look at it like that. Nah. Because you know what you want to go and get. You try to climb up a ladder. So you know what you're trying to get. You done lost what you think you lost off the other end. Now you think you're gonna swim over here and get a billy goat. That's what you want. You want a billionaire and you want a billy goat. Keep it real. You don't want to
Actually,
go
Yeah.
I
down
think
to
the answer. I
Fabulous
think
and
they
the other
both are
rappers.
manipulated.
You don't want to go down to Fabulous and other little rappers. You want a Billy Goat. That's why you're over here suffering, allegedly.
And
That's it,
even
man.
even even Fabulous and his girl had an issue. So yeah, that's a
All
whole nother
right.
thing.
But she don't
But
want no guys with no little bit of paper. She want people that's attached to some real paper. I
what
understand
did she say?
this.
She says, "I want a provider, a protector, someone who." Come on, bro.
That's what she
Hey,
want.
so Uda, so let me
But
ask you the
yes, to
same
answer the
question.
question to me, I think they were both manipulated.
Okay,
They
Uda.
both were. They
Yeah,
both were.
yeah.
So Uda, do you think this is a money grab, as other people were saying today?
I don't know. It could be elements of that, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Diddy played himself in a lot of ways too, bro. Come on, man. He could have been pieced off Cassie with some bread. Did bad things differently a long ways to go, bro. Give people some money. Everybody tight about some
Stop
paper.
being
You know
such
what
a
I think?
dick.
Stop being so cheap too. Stop being cheap. Even if you a generous dick, it's a different thing. You're a cheap dick. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? You cannot be both at the same time. People are gonna get tired of you with that. No one's dealing with that. Come on, bro. So you got to be able to share the wealth a little bit. It's not that serious because you're running around allegedly trying to share the wealth when you're trying to cover up the tracks. So sometimes you got to, prevention is better than cure. You know what I'm saying? It's better to not do some stuff, but you obviously see he was allegedly trying to clear up some tracks. So you know you're trying to spend some paper. So who's to say that everybody that got up there as a witness didn't get some money from Diddy already and wanted more money from him and was trying to get more money from Diddy? We don't know what's going on. If he wanted to go to a guard and they said they want 50 allegedly, he gave them a buck. Why wouldn't he give every these other people some money too?
Because
When
it's
it's going
power.
down,
It's
he probably gave
power.
them money too.
He
He
should have
probably
just,
gave
yeah,
them
he
people
should have
money.
just done right, basically. I mean, remember Capricorn said she was only making $60,000 a year or something ridiculous.
Come
Chump
on, bro.
change, yeah.
Come on. Everybody that complained about him always complained about the paper, bro. That was my bias against Diddy. And I said, I'm glad this case ain't about that because I'd have been straight bias against him. That's my bias. Is that Biggie, all the artists I love. Everybody's arguing that you don't want to share the wealth and you don't want to give up no paper, bro. Stop being this way. Share the money, bro.
The
Yeah.
industry's been saying it for years. You're right.
You gotta share the money, bro. You can't take forever and just take that, take that, take that. One point they're gonna say, you know what, Diddy, it's time for you to take that. We reversing the roles.
I
We're not
thought that was
doing that.
hotel nights. No, I'm just joking.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah, right.
saddle up. Saddle up. Hotel night is a different night. Get up
Yeah.
on that horse. Get up on that horse. See.
So here's a question for you. Let me ask you this. Out of all the case so far, what has stood out to you the most? Like what point? What was the defining point?
To me, I still don't feel we have that moment yet. This is
No?
Diddy we're talking about. We're talking about the Astro Glass Slip and Slide King. We talking about Baby or the man with that. And that's all you got?
We
Remember
talking about
Wendy
a whole
Williams?
pool of
Wendy
baby oil, a
Williams
whole
lost her
jacuzzi.
job. Remember Wendy lost her job? Bruh, this is what y'all got for me. His three shorties, his ex-girls. That's it. Nobody else got greased up. Out of all the grease he like, you don't think he greased nobody else. And y'all ain't got none of them greasins. Come on, bro. Y'all doing them greasy if y'all ain't got no other greasins. Come on, y'all gotta at least have 5 greasins to corroborate the grease. Come on, bro. They don't have that.
S-
I don't know.
How's the Rico looking?
They got some
What you
elements,
think?
bro. They got some elements. Will it stick with the jury, though? Do they think it's enough is the point? Because they got all the elements, though. The prosecution don't think that they don't, man. They got all the elements there, bro. They got the things with Jane and her bringing the pills. That's the drug trafficking. And they got the sex trafficking. They got some things going on, son. They got some things that they're trying to prove.
Oh, it's
Is it gonna
there.
stick though? That's the whole thing though. And everybody, everybody that got this, I don't think we feel satisfied. If the prosecution rested right now and the defense took over, we would be feeling like, wait, that's it? We would be like, we ate a meal, we got the real part of the meal early with Cassie, and then we was around the table for a while, picking at stuff, getting a little bit here, but even this is getting tiresome. We wanted to change the order already. So
So
come on, you didn't give us
you think people want like a bombshell drop? It's not gonna happen like that. They've already
like
proved.
Jonathan
They already.
Adi.
Yeah.
We want Adi. We want something else, or build it up different and lead it to Cassie. Probably, I don't know, but Cassie was pregnant, so her being pregnant jammed them up too. They played on that as a strategy too. So I don't know.
Then
I
they
just
had to
think
rush her off because guess what? We're already at 4 days with Jane Doe. Cassie only did 3 accounted, I think.
this is what I'm saying. Yeah, no, Cassie did 3 days. That's it.
And they wanted more. Remember, they rushed the defense.
Yes.
Like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, because she about to pop, and she did.
They wanted more. They wanted more.
But to
Because
his
the
point,
prosecution took that
now,
Wednesday. The prosecution took that Wednesday, and the defense took the Thursday and the Friday.
and
with
she was
Cassie.
out.
And she was gone. Yeah.
Angel says the prosecution said they will rest their case next week.
Yeah, they're gonna rest like next week.
She
But then
also
what's gonna
says
happen?
Cassie needs to be back.
I think so as well.
Yeah, but she ain't coming.
I doubt that as well. Maternity,
She's not
she ain't
coming.
doing that.
No,
She
she got that. She
it's a
just got that
circus.
10 million from the Intercontinental.
She
She
got
got.
bread. It's a circus.
Shout
in
out
here.
to
She about to
Liz.
write that book. She good.
She good. She ain't gotta do none of that. She
Her
already did.
friends now lying on her on the stand. She ain't coming back.
But they don't want that for Diddy though. The way she testified, you can see that she still loves Diddy. All these people up there talking, but it don't seem like they want that for Diddy. It don't seem like they want him to get rocked with that Rico up there, bro. It don't seem that way. People are holding back. People are
People
not,
are
you know what I mean?
holding back.
It don't seem like people are trying to bury Diddy up there. It's like they feel bad for Diddy or they have some love for Diddy. Everybody that's speaking, trust me, they could say more. If you don't think that everybody that's there could say more, you have to think again, man. Yes,
You
they
saw
could.
her today when she said when Tenny asked her, "You're here. Why are you here testifying against him?" And she was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, testifying against him." She was very clear that she was not doing that. Nobody, I don't know if they're scared or what, but
And
nobody.
why would she say that? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're not testifying against them. They're just doing what the government wants them to do to
I would
keep
have
their
just
tail
answered the
out of
question.
jail. That's it. Remember the defense opened up in the opening arguments and said, listen to me. The prosecution are going to call a bunch of witnesses in that box and put them in that box. But they cannot testify to a RICO no X trafficking. But they are going to put them in that box to testify to a RICO and all of that. So you just keep your eye on that. And that's one thing I jotted from the opening arguments from the defense. I said, okay, I'm going to keep my eye on that. And some of the things that the prosecution said, oh, we're going to show you this 20 years. Let me introduce you to Sean Combs in one night in the car, and he goes and grabs his bodyguard in the middle of the night. Yeah, I remember the whole first opening. So are they showing me this RICO? Are they proving that? Is anybody attesting to a RICO? Nope. Just like the
I mean, they've
defense said,
shown it.
bro.
There's definitely an enterprise. There's an
The
enterprise.
defense wasn't wrong about that. I'm telling you the honest truth.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, Oota.
Oota, stay
Yeah,
still.
Oh my God, you're too funny, man. This girl's too much. Yeah, we lost him. He's in the Matrix right now. So
No, he's there.
who's the next? Let's see. We they should be done with her tomorrow. You think, right?
What's
On
tomorrow?
Cross.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. The half a day we have, right?
No, Thursday.
You don't think so? Thursday?
Yes. And she's
Oh,
going
okay.
straight from court to whatever flight she got to catch.
Right. I don't think we're gonna be able to get Oota back here. So but at any rate, they have all these lists. I was expecting to see TD Jakes, all sorts of people.
Where you get that list from?
I don't know. I think I got it off the trash can behind my house. Yo.
So that
I
was
want
the
to
one.
see TD Jakes. I've been coming every day waiting to see. I want to hear
Well,
what
what she say
TD
today?
Jakes.
What did she say today? he introduced me to gospel and the sermons and to a
Yeah,
certain pastor. And Tenny says, "Do you still follow? Do you still follow that pastor today?" And she said, "Yes." Well, you know, us in the streets was all thinking that was TD Jakes.
I would. It would be worth my 8 week investment if I could just see TD Jakes take the stand. That would just make my day. I want to know. I want to know what TD Jakes knows about this case. He stepped down or did something. I just want to know what's
He
going
did
on.
step down, but it was, for his health.
I get it. I get it. But I want
It
to
was
hear it
time
out
for
of
his
his.
daughter to take over.
Yeah, I would just love to hear from him, and that's all. Just to see what was happening. It looks like we lost our good friend Oota, but that was good. Oota is so funny, man. He's like that all day. It's like amazing. It's just too funny. Oh, he's back in the house. We're bringing back up Oota. Oota, what happened, man? Did they get
He
you?
left the bodega.
I thought the feds had got you, man. I was a little worried about you, bro.
I ducked them people twice already, and they ain't getting a chance to get on me. It's too late. I went to press now. It's over.
Oh man, you're too much, man.
Ask him.
Changed my life, y'all. Believe in Jesus. Believe in God, y'all. Jesus, take my hand. Thank you. Take my hand,
What do
Jesus.
you think about? What do you think about the bi curiosity that Puff is? She thinks he's bi curious.
She said that she feels she's bi-curious. It's kind of leading toward that. You know what I mean? But that's the bold thing for her to say that. Because, people have
Facts.
been going around that when we lead into all the semen type things and all the stuff. But it's like nobody want to say that. But nobody said that he was that, though.
Correct.
And I still got to be like, no one said that he's this, though. This is the crazy thing. Why not just say he's that then if you're saying all this other stuff, right? Because I don't know.
Because,
Where
like
I'm
you
from,
said,
everybody
no
did
one is
certain things.
saying
You be like,
everything.
nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything
So
about
think
Meek
about it,
Mill
like,
or
really
anything like
think
all
about it.
that
What do
crazy
they really
rumors,
have?
guys. None of that is on the table. Yeah.
With Lil Rod and all this stuff. Remember Lil Rod and all this? Where everything at?
Little Rod pulled up to the
We
courthouse
seen
though.
Lil
I was
Rod
shocked.
58 times.
Yeah, he pulled up. He
I'm
hasn't
talking
he
about
hasn't
coming
come
talk.
back.
What happened to him talking? What happened?
What's up with
What happened?
Tyrone
Once he come into the
Blackburn?
court, then he's not going to testify.
Yeah.
That guy's a scam artist, allegedly.
Yeah. I thought it
Allegedly.
was interesting how they tried to paint it that he started some of these, or at least with her,
He
started her
did
trial.
though. He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He
Just
did,
making
bro.
up shit.
He
Excuse me.
did. All out by himself. All out by himself, too. It looks like he was straight. He was on a mission. He
That's
was on a
nuts.
one-man mission, for real, regardless of what.
And he's not
He
been
was
to
on
the
a
court
mission, bro.
since,
I think
right?
Bonner had to clip him. Even
No.
Bonner had to clip him.
Wow.
If Bonner had to
Crazy.
clip you, you're dead wrong. Because Bonner was shaky. So if Bonner's
Yeah.
clipping you,
Do you
you
think
just have to clip.
do you think Bonner was smacked when she came to court?
Right.
You think she was smacked when she came to court? I've been hearing that from
Huh?
people. Do you think she was smashed when
Was
she
she
came to court?
high? Was she on
Something
drugs
was
when she
going
was
on.
in
I don't know
court?
what was going on. She was something, bro. She was on some kind of D-rugs or something, allegedly. She was boppy. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's there like this. They're like, yo, they're asking her baby questions. First of all, they asked her, listen, isn't it true that one person cannot be in two places at the same time?
She
She's going to
said,
take 58 minutes and then say, in
in
theory,
theory,
what are you talking about in theory? Who says that
I
but Bill
guess
Nye, the
in
science guy?
theory.
Who the hell says that?
Oh, that made me. I was in court
Who
cracking
says
up.
that in theory? In theory. So I guess you were taking all them pills you allegedly was taking in theory too. I bet.
That was the
I
worst
bet,
witness.
Bonner.
That
I
was the
told you to
worst
your face
witness
it was
ever. I
shaky.
don't know. I don't know why they would ever put her up there. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And with those
Absolutely.
bruises,
I
we
don't know
never
why they
saw
did
her
that.
face. She just had a leg. There was no leg attached
I
to
don't
her
know why.
face. It was just a leg. We don't know what was. It could have been sunburn up under that icy hot. I mean, that was just the worst. That was the worst.
Everybody came after Cassie, bro. So I mean, maybe if somebody sprung up before Cassie, but everybody's cases, everybody's this came up after Cassie. This whole case came up after Cassie. Everything's just after Cassie. You know what I'm saying? So why is all these people here, bro? You know what I mean? Streams like
Yeah.
everybody popped up after Cassie. So now it's like it could look like, yo, bro, this could be like a little ed ups. What happened? All of a sudden, Cassie popped out the window. Before that was none of this. She jumped out the window. Now all of a sudden the whole enemy of the state's against me. I'm Will Smith all of a sudden running through the building. What happened? What? Then everybody and their mother coming out at me. Come on, bro. What happened? Now, all because Cassie came out. Now y'all clapping me too.
But
But
yeah,
y'all
but it
had all
makes
these
sense.
grievances.
It makes sense. Nobody else had the power or the balls to accuse him of anything.
True too as well.
Because people were, I think the streets at least say that when people thought about it, they disappeared. When people started
Very
thinking,
true.
people just disappeared.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Very true.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys hopping on with me. We have to do this more often. We have a lot of people interacting in the audience.
What they
as
say?
well.
They said anything before we let them go?
Jane is leaning toward the defense.
Oh yeah, y'all leaning somewhere?
Bana, Mia, and Dawn were the worst.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
Okay.
Whoever said that.
Tyrone Blackburn gonna get sued. This is all from Angel. Shout out to you, Angel.
He gonna
Thanks
get
for
locked
locking
up.
into
He
the
on
channel.
suit.
Yeah, he gonna be in jail. That's all.
He gonna be in jail, bro. You mean
Facts.
sued? He gonna be in
Facts.
jail,
Angel
bro. This
says,
man is well.
Diddy DL.
What?
She says, Diddy DL down low.
Oh, Diddy on the down easy. Diddy ain't
Diddy's
nothing on
in
no
DL.
down low. Anything Diddy is, Diddy outside with it, bro.
DL on his way to hell.
Anything
I shouldn't
Diddy
say
is
that.
doing, he's in a towel with it. He's outside. He's got a towel on, the man outside.
Yo, he want to rub in the E-Jack. Nah, that's all messed up, man.
Oil up, oil up, oil it up. Oil
Yo,
up.
what about that pool with baby oil in it though, man?
Hold
How
on,
you
A whole
Wait it, hold on.
jacuzzi, bro. A whole jacuzzi.
how you stand up in that thing? You know what I mean?
No, Cassie said she was slipping in those 8-inch heels.
Hey, Oota, do the slip and slide. There
She
you
was
go.
slipping. She was slipping,
What?
sliding on the Astro Glide. I'm telling you, take your time on that Astro Glizzy, homie. Take your time.
Yo,
Hey, you can sprain an ankle on that Astro Glide. Trust
yo,
me.
you should do the call it the Astro Glide dance, man. When you do
The
that,
Astro Glizzy, bro. It's
yo,
called the Astro Glizzy. They got the electric slide. That's the Astro Glide. Same thing, bro.
he on that
Look,
good
but when I
stuff,
do this,
man.
look, you know how you do the electric? That's not what I mean, y'all. That's not what I mean when we doing that electric slide dance, bro.
shit.
Not what we mean, bro.
Oh man, you guys are too funny. This is too much for me, man. This is amazing. Oh, Oota,
What up,
before
bro?
we go, do you think TD Jakes is coming?
Pause. TD Jake ain't coming as a pause. You're gonna pause that. Because he's paused. The man's paused himself. Period. Jesus, take my hand. For I
Take the
cook, for I
wheel,
cook,
Jesus.
for I
Take the
cook the
wheel.
pastor. For I cook the pastor.
Take
Don't
the
let me
wheel,
cook him.
Jesus.
That man ain't coming nowhere near there, bro. Trust me. That man don't want to see that building. Trust me. Them golden doors is not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, bro. You don't want to go there, bro. Trust me. He don't want to go there. He don't want to go there, bro. Trust me.
Whew.
His day coming too,
Man,
TD.
this
We heard
bro,
about you, bro.
yo, this is
Heard
too
about
much. I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, listen, this is fun night. We have to call this fun night.
Allegedly, TD. Allegedly.
I ain't say nothing.
We heard about your proclivities, allegedly. It's all good, brother. We gonna get into you. We
Oh
gonna get into
man.
you. Jesus, take my hand. Take my hand, Jesus. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get TD.
Maybe he was praying for his drug addict mentee because Puff was a drug addict, you know?
Probably.
Woo, this has been real, guys. I have to check out. Unfortunately, I have to go on another channel before I get up to go to court tomorrow. But I just wanted
In
to
just
bring
a
this
few
on.
hours, by the way.
Yeah. So, hey, thanks everybody. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Go follow Oota on the go. Oota on the go, and also Dara Kennedy. She's a up and coming. Well, she's a big star in real life on the radio and on TV, but she's in these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
She's transferring over. So go support her. I'll be posting her channel tonight, guys. So show some love. And shout out to everybody in the audience that are look at that. We got a lot of support. I'm already there.
Man.
All right. He's already on your channel. Look at that. You got support. You got a new subscriber. Thanks for doing that. She deserves it, y'all.
Yeah,
All right. Before we go, Oota, take us. Well, first, Dara, you want to say a few things before
No,
we have?
I said it earlier. But
Okay.
for the new people, just keep watching because there's supposed to be a couple more witnesses that are good coming up before the prosecution rests.
Yes, we bring you guys some good content, right?
But we had
sometimes
fire today in the courtroom those last 20 minutes, so maybe we'll get some more
Yeah.
fire tomorrow. Wasn't it good?
Hopefully.
It was good, right?
Yeah, the last was
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like, yeah, at the end. At the end,
Right
yeah.
on. All right, Oota, take us out with the Astroglide real quick.
Yo,
Give them
listen,
one.
man,
Give
y'all
them one
already know.
Astroglide.
Listen, first of all, salute to everybody in the chat, first of all. Hold up.
Facts.
This is my consensual baby oils, homie. Consensual oils, homie. I done alt the chat up. Chill. Everybody oil up. You already know the vibe. Oil up. Oil it up. Don't do that. You know you oiled it up at a time. Oil it up. Good. But the Astro Glide, when you mix the two, now you got to catch a charge. So hold on with that part. But we can oil it up. We good with the oiling it up part. So salute to everybody. Salute to Mel. Salute to Dara in the building. We cooking up. Make sure y'all are subscribing to this channel. Make sure you subscribing to her channel. This is what it's about. We building, we moving. This is all about. I'll try to pop by more. You know I'm always on the go. You know, I try to pop by more with y'all as well. But it's going to be a lot of good conversation, a lot of more dope, great people that's going to be coming through here as well. So make sure you watching the world with us too, man. Subscribe to the channels. Subscribe to the queen up top above me. And make sure y'all doing the right thing. Oota, Oota, Oota.
All right,
Go,
thank
man,
you,
go.
man. Hey, Oota, I
What up,
heard
brother?
that down in the Bronx they only have one corner store that has baby oil. Is that true?
Yeah, there's probably only one left. Probably only one left. They ran out. Everybody ran out. Facts of life. So now everybody just got to buy mine. Oota's consensual oils. That's it. The bottle comes with a consent form on it. Not a consent. A consent. It's my brand. I call it consent. Consent form on the bottle. Sign it. Oil up. Oil it up. Look, Bluetooth. Oil it up. Bluetooth, I can oil you up. Oil you up. No hands. Can't catch me on a charge. I oiled you up with no hands. Look. So salute to
All
everybody.
right,
Y'all oil up
everybody.
in peace. Y'all oil up in peace, homie. Oil up in peace.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next show. Thank you, Dara. Thank you, Oota. I appreciate you. This has been a
Appreciate y'all
great
too. You know
night.
the vibes.
Hey, we need to laugh a little bit after a long day, and this was the
Got
day
to.
to do it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Hang tough. Bye-bye.